Describing item analysis of multiple choice question exam. An item is the question. One component of the item analysis is the item difficulty, or the p-value, proportion value or percentage value. The item difficulty determines whether the question or the item is very easy or very difficult based on using a mathematical calculation. Item difficulty measures the percentage of students who answered multiple choice question item correctly. It is frequently called the p-value, proportion or percentage value. The item difficulty value range between 0 and 1. The item difficulty reveals whether an item is too easy or too hard. A higher percentage item difficulty indicates an easier item, and a lower percentage item difficulty indicates a more difficult item. Value of 1 indicates very easy question, and value of 0 points to a very hard question. An item with a p-value of 0 or 1 does not differentiate between students who know the subject and the material and the content and those who do not. In this case, if you have an item difficulty for a question that is 0 or 1, delete that item from the exam or exams that are either too easy or too hard. And an ideal question has an item difficulty value between 0.4 and 0.6. The way to calculate the item difficulty is to use the following equation. Count the number of students answering item correctly, divide that by the total number of students, then multiply the product by 100 to generate an item difficulty. The table below classify the questions according to the value of the item difficulty. An item difficulty with a value range between 0 and 20% is considered as a very difficult question. A question with 21 to 40% range is a difficult question. An item that has 41 to 60% range value is considered as a moderately difficult question. And any question that has a range of 61 to 80% considered to be an easy one, and an item or a question that has a p-value greater than 81% considered to be a very easy question. So these are the criteria to classify question based on the item difficulty value. In this table shows 15 multiple choice question answered by 10 students, and the answer was recorded as 1 for correct answer, 0 for wrong answer. And to calculate the item difficulty or the p-value for each question, add all the correct answer scored for each questions and divide that by the total number of students. For the first case, it's 5 correct answer divided by 10, so it is 0.5. And for the question number 15, 2 correct answer divided by 10 is 0.2. Again, from the p-value for each item or each question of these 15 questions, the questions can be labeled as either easy or difficult or acceptable. For the question number 1, the p-value is 0.5, so it is an ideal question within the range for moderately difficult question. The question number 2 and 3 is they both have a p-value higher value of 0.7. So that indicates that these questions are easy, and they are easy questions and need to be remodified or readjusted. Question number 4 to question number 11 are up to 11 are an idealistic questions. Question number 12 is a very easy question, as 90% of the student answered the question correctly. And for question number 15, only 2 students managed to answer the question correctly. So it is a very hard question. So this is the way to classify items or questions in an exam that contain multiple choice question, is to calculate the item difficulty